Tonight on EA Sports, Super Bowl 55.
Well, it's been 12 of the longest months ever since Super Bowl 54 took place downstate in Miami, and the world has certainly changed an awful lot in that time. But tonight, for a few hours, we bring the focus. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Throw left side, complete. That's Elliott. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handle winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
At the 41-yard line.
Again, Herbert. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. Not much there, only a yard. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 28. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Rolling to his right. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They'll be led out by their veteran quarterback out of North Carolina State. It's Phillip Rivers.
One way you become the all-time leading passer for your team is pure talent, and Phillip Rivers has plenty of that. But it's also dedication to your craft and the willingness to get better all the time. Phillip Rivers has a van set up with a driver so that when he goes to and from practice, he's able to watch tape and find ways to improve his mechanics each and every day.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. at the Titans' 46-yard line.
They'll run with Michel. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
But they run the option here on first and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. Rivers on the money, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. His second catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
First down and goal to go.
Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
The ball carrier.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second.
On second and goal. Rivers. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
4 yards.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. Throwing, Rivers. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Willie Henry coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the... And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
His throw incomplete. The safety, Budda Baker, there to force the incompletion. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action. It's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
When the spotlight is at its brightest, and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl. Those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 48-yard line.
And some space here. Past the 20. Touchdown, Titans. CeeDee Lamb, 48 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead.
Mike Nugent.
So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football.
Rivers on the keeper.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Open man, it's Allen. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
3.
Allen's got it over the middle. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Washington, first down.
From the red zone now, Rivers. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Rivers again. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Josh Allen, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun, Rivers. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
6-yard pickup.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 4 catches already here in this Super Bowl. He's got another first down.
44-yard line.
From the shotgun again to Elliott. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. That 2nd down run a big help as 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
7 brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, Herbert. He'll find Metcalf. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
2nd and 6. At the
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rivers. That's complete to Slayton. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the ground, Michel. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rivers looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Robinson. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a first down. They'll run it. This is Michel. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
The throw in the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Michel. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Sony Michel, the ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. To throw on 2nd and 6. Rivers. He'll get this underneath to Michel. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's another Washington.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. Caught Eifert over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Washington.
A good pickup there at 20 yards.
At the 12-yard line.
Rivers now to throw on 1st down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. What a moment for him. A pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison in the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. After the sack on 1st down, Rivers. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Rivers has been through this many times as he'll hustle his guys to the line. That's out to his running back, Michel. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. To the left side here for Eifert. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season of football, but it's not over yet. One half remains to decide who will stand on the podium with the Vince Lombardi Trophy. And to call the second half, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. On 2nd and 9, Rivers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Rivers. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards that time at a Washington first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Michel. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Corey Peters there to bring him down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rivers. Catch made by Slayton. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the 3rd. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. 3rd down here.
Byron Jones on the coverage.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And down he'll go at the 25. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. We'll check on his status when we get back. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
Throwing again. Herbert. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. DK Metcalf, 55 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point.
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
First and 10 at their own 25.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. It's a gain of 5 on the play. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now, he may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the ground is Michel. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 40.
On second and 11 now. Rivers. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
He's on 49-yard line.
From the gun, Rivers. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be fourth down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, they just can't get off the ground. In that play, they wound up losing yardage.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Sliding out of the pocket. Able to hit his target land. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Tennessee Titan.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big play there for Tennessee. And even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A first down carry by Elliott. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
Brings up second and
again, it's Elliott
at the 32-yard line.
And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 27.
27-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought. Down Titans, gain of 12.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's got it. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
It must be something about the night air because he is putting on an absolute show under the light.
Yeah, we've established anything in his vicinity, he's grabbing it. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. DK Metcalf, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. Little loft on that touchdown pass and sort of dropped it in the breadbasket perfectly.
Right in the bucket. And when you're coming out of college and you're a rookie in the NFL, sometimes you forget about the different types of throws you have to make. You just rely on your fastball and throw it as hard as you can all the time. But in this situation, he understood and threw it in a spot where only his receiver was going to get it and no one else. That was pretty.
A lone second remains now in this third quarter. They'll try to get this offense going with Michel. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Rivers pass.
A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down.
4 brings up 3rd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Rivers. Got a man, Slayton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Rivers on first down. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a first down.
That's another Washington first down.
To the air again here, Rivers. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The Titans on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on
the offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. And he connects with Ertz. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
At the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and minicamps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. This is Elliott. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Made the tackle. That's a gain of 6. Makes it.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Titans. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Justin Herbert keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Offensively, pretty effective option play there for the score.
Certainly was, and it appeared to me that the defense overshifted and overplayed the trail back, the pitch man, and almost forgot about the quarterback. In fact, they did forget about the quarterback, and he turned it into a touchdown.
Fielded near the back of the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but he's got daylight. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, Washington. Darius Slayton, 75 yards. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And the Titans are going to recover the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Metcalf once again the target, but it'll be 2nd down. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there.
To kick off.
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, Rocket! Check butt sit! Hey, Mike!
1st down, Rivers. Short pass, Eifert on the receiving end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Complete to Tyler Eifert.
And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Washington on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2. And Robinson with a big catch. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Montez Sweat able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
2nd down.
To try again after the sack. Rivers. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll only get a couple here, and that'll bring up 4th down, and they'll have time to talk things over as we have reached the 2-minute warning. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Here we go with Michel, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beat that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
No gain on the play.
So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
Man, nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a 1st down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of them.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3 brings up 2nd and
they go to Elliott again. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And they're singing in the Music City. The Tennessee Titans are your Super Bowl champions.
Final score, Titans 43. Washington 13.
For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. The accomplishment, forever.